who's going to pay for it? You and me and millions of other people are going to carry this burden?
Exactly. I mean, it's great news in terms of the financial markets and the bond markets, etc. They seem reassured temporarily. But the message from this, for the rest of us, is accelerated austerity. What we're seeing already in the background is governments across the Mediterranean region giving up some of the important levers that they use to control inflation, interest rates, what we get paid in terms of pensions, handing that over to their fellow governments who've taken on the responsibility for the debts, and also the bond markets. And it's those guys who are going to be driving this now, and they're the people who are going to see us making changes that are going to affect us all.
What about the banks and the 50% haircut? I mean, could one of the changes be banking fees? Could we just see higher fees and that passed on to us?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think, though, the banks will first look to the governments because they will want to see an instant reaction, and we're starting to see that already. They will want to see austerity measures which affect government spending in particular, so we will see straight away 10–20% cut off government spending. Now that's bad news for unemployment.
And the taxes?
Exactly, taxes too. They'll come second. We're already seeing signs from France that they'll be increasing their consumer tax, which is VAT, and that's what you and I pay in restaurants for clothes, etc. So it's bad news there because whilst they'll be taking income taxes off us, high earners are being hit in France and the UK, and that's been announced very recently. Our taxes are going up as we spend the money, so we're squeezing, wages are being squeezed at either end before we get them and as we receive them. Adds to inflation, and that's the other worry we have because nobody's going to be getting any wage increases anytime soon, so we're seeing for the first time in 30 years net decrease of take-home pay. So that's extraordinary. So unfortunately it's not great news.
Is it going to prevent contagion in different parts of Europe?
Oh, without a doubt, underlying this was putting up a firewall between the southern countries and the northern countries, and particularly isolating Italy. And initially the markets seem happy with that. They want some details, and I'm sure that will come out over the next few days.
Is there any good news for the consumer here?
I would pause and have a good long think about that. I suppose tax increases won't come too early, so there's time to go out there and spend a bit. If you need a flat screen TV,
do it now.
Go for it, yeah.